It is currently January 8th, 2025, and Republican House Representative Andy Briggs from Arizona has been a very busy little bee this year. On January 3rd, 2025, Andy Briggs introduced 96 bills and resolutions to the House. Now, at this point, all of these are just introduced. They have not been assigned to committees. They are not being voted on at this time. They are simply just in the stage of having been introduced to the House. Looking through these bills and resolutions, there's definitely some overarching themes. There's a lot that are related to immigration and deportation. There's oddly a lot that are related to endangered species, and kind of being like against endangered species is the vibe I got from the bills. There's a handful about COVID-19. There's one to repeal OSHA. There's one to repeal the Affordable Care Act. But what I really want to talk about is a very specific bill that discusses abortion. The one I want to talk about is HR78, which is to amend Title 18 of the United States Code to prohibit certain abortion procedures and for other purposes. Now, what is Title 18? Title 18 is what is often referred to as our penal code. So it is where it would be defined what a federal crime is, what the punishment of that would be, and how that would be carried out. Now, the full text of this bill has not been made available yet. Right now, I am going off of the title of the bill and also Andy Briggs' past submissions and certain measures that he's tried to take in the past regarding this issue. Previously, Andy Briggs has introduced bills, including the ultrasound bill that would have required women seeking an abortion to have an ultrasound performed. According to him, they would have had the ability to turn away and not look at the images on the screen, but they could not refuse an ultrasound being performed, and doctors would have been required to explain the images on the screen whether or not the woman was looking at them. Additionally, Andy Briggs is known for being very pro-life. The Susan B. Anthony Pro-Life America organization gives him an A rating in Congress. I just wanted to give a little bit of background on Andy Briggs and the things he's proposed before I say that this sounds exactly like he is proposing a national abortion ban. To say that you want to revise the penal code of the United States to include abortion procedures, you are saying that we are federally criminalizing that, therefore putting a federal national ban on it. I will be following the progress of this bill. Hopefully the text of it is released soon and we can kind of go through it a little bit in more detail. But like I said, I'll be following the progress of it, and depending on where it moves to, we may be calling on you to reach out to your House representatives to tell them your feelings on it. Because here's the thing to remember. Yes, the Republicans have the majority in the House and the Senate right now, but they have a very thin majority. They can barely afford to lose votes on things. So keep that in mind as we go into the next 2 years, and stay tuned.